I'm creating another YouTube page. I had one before, but I'll get into it in here with what that was about. So, my name is Sherry, and I'm a single mother that lives in a small town in New Jersey. The reason for my created YouTube is to share knowledge considering my intensive research to get my voice heard and to get my voice heard in this propaganda-filled nation of oppression. Oppression amongst us all as a country is a bigger problem than most Americans even realize. In this supposed land of the free, freedom of speech, blah blah blah, we in fact are silenced. And again, most have no idea because they made a preemptive strike right under our noses while the distractions were on high and glorified news headlines made way every day with yet another story on accidents, robberies, the war nobody knows we're fighting in. They slipped in a whole agenda while our people were blinded, led to hypnosis, and eventually the brainwashing took effect. This didn't just happen though, which I'll get into more of that in my videos for sure. So this channel is going to be multiple faceted, and it's going to like have multiple different things going on. Yes, even though my last YouTube I deleted everything, it does not mean I'm retracting anything I said. I had my reasons, but I in fact was telling the truth. So that's not why I deleted it. So mostly I'm going to open up about my life as slowly and safely as I can, considering every move I make, I have the child protection services. And yes, I quote another topic I will get to later, but they kind of make everything I do a big ordeal, which usually results in the people pushing the same mentally unstable narrative, which is exactly what it is. Either that or a manipulation tactic to make me believe I'm incompetent and eventually relinquish my rights over to my daughter, of my daughter. And wrong answer, over my dead body. I would also love to help others if possible and possibly build an alliance for other things such as class action lawsuits, as I know from my research I am not the only mom or individual experiencing what I've been experiencing. But as myself, many have been put in this extreme fear, so most are terrified to speak up and out, which I get. For one, I tried to report what was suspicious activity near a school and with kids, and actually I was kind of keeping an eye on my daughter's school at the time because of the constant suspicious activity, and I used the checklist from the course on the human trafficking course, the course I took for human trafficking, and with the number of things going on, well, that was going on at that time, that to me kind of fit the description. Now mind you, I was hoping someone else would have reported or something, but yeah, in my eyes as a citizen, they always say, if you see something, you say something. So I tried to report some things, and yeah, so, but obviously not single mommies. All that did was land me an intensive investigation with the DCPMP, now almost 3 years with this, and rather than them seeing if reported abuses, bullying, and such crimes were being committed against children, I was bullied into agreeing into a protective plan with my child, meaning I'm not supposed to be alone with my kid due to my mental instability because I tried to report like stuff or lose her in foster care that night. So yeah, they came at me like 3 deep, and they were like basically were doing the finger pointing and tell me like I'm so mentally unstable and this, that, and the other, and whatever the heck it is that they were saying, trying to make me feel like I was a terrible mom to get me to agree to this case or threaten me with foster care that night. Still, I'm claimed to have hallucinations. Oh, and since still 3 years later, I'm claimed to have hallucinations and delusions, even though not one of my doctors stated the same. And oh, there's more. Way more. Also, I'd like to play a little with my intuitive side here too. Maybe once in a while, pull some cards, especially my universal messages, I call them, index cards, to see what comes out in those. It's fun because it's mostly fun because of how I get the messages and I write them down, but like, yeah, I don't know how to explain how I get them. I guess random things that come to my mind that just like seems like out of there. And I'm like, this has to be like a thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. To see what come out in them is kind of fun. It's something I like to do to help get messages out, whether it be just to myself or clarification for myself, or if I kind of, every once in a while, I'll post on my social media, like, this is someone's story. But also play with some tarot, get more acquainted with them, with doing tarot for others, and more practice with everyone on here. In the meantime, I can, use it as a outlet for that and getting my story out and, getting my voice heard. And hopefully will make others want to get their voices heard too. Also, I have information on programs where a lot of people out there are being wrongfully targeted, attacked, and so much more. So I dove into some research about that as well for about 5 years. I kind of hit the nail on the head about 5 to 6 years ago on what I thought it was connected to. Should have known when my reply back was, "What do you think you can do about it?" from someone at the time I expected more support from, maybe even to be proud of me for wanting to make a difference. So naturally, it made me second guess myself. But the more I looked into things, the more I said, oh no, I can't even. Hold on. All this is great information. Plus the stuff I found, some way creepy. Not gonna even lie about that, and which makes me even more in fear to like speak out about a lot of it. Obviously, I'm afraid of like, if everybody's gonna use this denial thing, and I'm the only one that's speaking out real truth, because everybody has like 5 different faces, I guess, who they are in public, who they are behind closed doors, and who they are when the other person's not around with closed doors. You know what I mean? Like there's some people have 5 sides to them like that, and I don't know how to keep track of them. But anyway, so naturally, it made me second guess. Oh wait, hopefully, I can safely share without holding too much back, as I am afraid of retaliation and. I don't want to get like Marilyn Monroe, because a lot of this stuff is like very, very deep. It dives very deep and some of it gets very weird too. So I'm gonna have to like do some of this in like characters, like just so so people don't like think that I'm talking about myself, because some of it can sound like like cuckoo, but I can't really just like not like disregard what I find in research. I mean, you don't always believe everything you read online, but that's why I read different sectors, and then I go by experience and stuff. But at this point, what else more can they do to me? With this being a new page, I know it's going to be, I can only do like up to 15 minutes long or something like that. So I'm going to end that here. Hopefully I can gain followers back. I didn't have that many on my last YouTube page before I had to like delete all the videos, but hopefully I won't have to do that here, and hopefully people won't try to like chop and screw it again like they did before with my last one, because I had like one video where it was like evidence of like weird stuff going on around me, and you could hear it, but someone must have went in there, and it was before I made it to where you can't chop and screw it, and then I guess they chopped and screwed it, and they took out the freaking noises that I wanted everyone to hear. So, that went to crap. Yeah, so it's probably gonna not let me download a video any longer than 15 minutes for my first few videos on YouTube until, I'm not sure how long it takes. Just a little bit of time just for you to verify your page and stuff. So I just wanted to get this out there because I'm getting tired of sitting still yet again after I felt like I got so far with my other page, and not saying anything like I should be, because as much as people are trying to paint me out to be someone who just like talks out my booty with crap that I don't even know what I'm saying, I actually, I don't have any reason to lie or make stuff up. I couldn't even make this stuff up if I tried. My imagination is crazy, but it ain't that freaking wild for me to, the stuff that I've been like, yeah. So, but I have every reason in the world to tell the truth. So, hopefully this can be a good outlet, and hopefully I can help others too. And if anybody else is going through the same kind of things that I'm going through, or even healing from traumas and childhood traumas at that, because that's what I'm doing. I'm still healing from all of that. And they say that sometimes helping others in the meantime while you're trying to heal, it kind of helps your process, because sometimes you feel like you're stuck or something. And I'm kind of at that moment, because it's like, it can't get validated when everybody wants to deny the stories. But it's real, because the flashbacks are real, and the feelings that come with it are real. So yeah, their validation really don't mean anything. So I can maybe help be a voice for someone else, and I am at least going to be the voice for my daughter, because I'm not willing to just let it go when it comes to my kid, not with things that are unacceptable. um, and that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video, and like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.